The founder of Lululemon said, this wasn't for you. His name is Chip Wilson. He is a billionaire, and he is not happy with the diversity and inclusion efforts that's going on at Lululemon, saying you've got to be clear that you don't want certain customers coming in. More specifically, he says the definition of a brand is that you're not everything to everybody. You've got to be clear that you don't want certain customers coming in. And apparently this isn't the first time that he has expressed some kind of disdain for women who are, I guess, not white and upper middle class and thin. There was that whole controversy about his clothing not being size inclusive. You can read more down here. And before he stepped down from the company, he said basically they don't work for some women's bodies and pretty much just had no plans to be inclusive. Now, in a statement provided to Fortune, a spokesperson for Lululemon says that Chip Wilson no longer works for Lululemon and that his comments do not reflect the values of the company. And that since his resignation, he just hasn't been involved in the company, I guess, whatsoever. Which, yeah, okay. But Lululemon girl, you are not beating the allegations. Like, it's very clear that Lululemon was never for us. It was never for anyone who doesn't look like Paris Hilton or who doesn't have private school money.
A few moments later.
How you doing?
Yeah. What's good in the hood?
Story time. Spent $600 at Lululemon for my Poconos trip just to be stopped at the door.
See what I stole, please. Bro. Go to the register.
Oh my God.
Can you give me your information?
Why?
Are you willing to give me your information?
Why? I didn't steal anything. Can you ask them? Because I didn't steal anything. I literally just came.
You let me talk, man. I can't talk if you yell.
Calm down,
Are you ready for me
bro.
to talk, man?
No.
Okay. So, do you want me to tell you why you've been stopped?
Yes, why?
Okay, I'm trying to tell you that, but you're not.
Calm down.
Tell me.
Okay. They believe you took something.
What did I take?
I don't know, because we weren't the ones
So
that...
can you ask them to record or do something?
We stopped you based on that, all right?
Okay.
You let us look through your stuff. You said no, nothing was found. You're good to go. Would you like, can we get your information?
No,
Okay.
for what?
Then you're good to go, man.
Can I have your information?
Lieutenant Martinez.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Officer Bashadi.
Thank you. I don't want this stuff no more. Who's the manager of this store? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. That's wrong as fuck.
Crazy now. Discriminating against everybody.
Yeah, and then I bought this shit. You know what's so crazy? Before I bought it, that's what they said. I want to return. Who's at the register? I'm ready to return my $600 product that y'all thought I stole. Like, what the fuck? Y'all, what did you? I didn't do anything. I'm asking questions. Yo, you know what? Is everything that's on the receipt and on here in the bag? And where's the black woman that was helping me? She actually helped me try it on and all of that. So what did I steal? She sold me her right here. Her right here. Her right here. Black woman. Helped me try this on. She seen me with this on when I first came in. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
And then that one's in Cargo. I don't know where this one came from. Wait, I think, no, that one's part of her transaction. Okay.
I don't want none of this, bro. I'm burning this shit when I take it off. Give me the receipt to say that it's returning. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have this shit closed down, I promise you. I'm gonna make sure everybody on TikTok know about that. And you too.
What, Officer Bashadi?
Yup.
260
Your white woman, yup.
I'm white.
Mm-hmm. You the first one told me to take off my jacket. You know I ain't steal nothing. Talking about a hat. I paid for the hat. Where's the hat? I want my whole receipt. Where's my receipt? Why y'all taking so long? Taking so long. It didn't take so long for telling y'all that this is the craziest shit ever. They do. They bored. Somebody stole with the DoorDash. Y'all have people around with the ear thing in, but y'all not doing y'all job. Y'all just racially profiling people. Out of here. Bunch of white women working in the front. And then y'all got this white cop in front of me. I would never buy this. I'm burning this shit when I take it off. Thank you very much.
Here's your other receipt.
Bitch, you know that's not my receipt. Stop trying to be funny. That's not the receipt I gave to you. Stop trying to be funny. Stupid bitch, bro. Stupid ass bitch, bro. When I tell you.
Now everybody is seeing what I have seen for the last couple years.
The athletic apparel company Lululemon is facing backlash after founder and former CEO Chip Wilson's recent comments that certain customers should be discouraged from shopping at its stores, stating that it's important to be clear that you don't want certain customers coming in. In 2013, the founder came under fire after stating that some women's bodies just actually don't work in Lululemon's yoga pants during an interview on the Bloomberg show Street Smart. Today, Lululemon operates more than 600 stores globally and is valued at more than $60 billion. In an interview, Forbes reports that Wilson isn't a fan of Lululemon's, quote, whole diversity and inclusion thing. The article also cites the former CEO's apparent distaste for the models in the company's current ads, quoting him as stating that they appear unhealthy, sickly, and not inspirational. Wilson further compared Lululemon to clothing retailer The Gap in an article commenting that the brand is attempting to become everything to everybody. Quote, and I think the definition of a brand is that you're not everything to everybody. You've got to be clear that you don't want certain customers coming in. Today reached out for a comment from Lululemon and the spokesperson stating this. Chip Wilson does not speak for Lululemon and his comments do not reflect our company's views or beliefs. Chip has not been involved with the company since his resignation from the board in 2015, and we are a very different company today. Lululemon is committed to creating a fostering and inclusive, diverse, and welcoming environment throughout our organization and across our community. We have made considerable progress since launching our Inclusion, Diversity, Equity, and Action, or IDEA, function, and we are proud of the goals we have achieved. We also recognize that becoming a more diverse and inclusive organization takes time and is only possible through the sustained efforts of our leaders and our people. We remain steadfast in our commitment to becoming a more inclusive and diverse company.
I didn't think I'd see Vegeta with you, but monkeys do travel in troops.
Tell me, he didn't just say that. You be alright, nigga.
Just so people won't get it twisted, we do have people out there that steal, so this is an example in this story. A Connecticut couple were charged with being part of an organized retail theft operation that is suspected of stealing about $1 million in Lululemon merchandise across several states. The couple, Gideon Anthony Richards, age 44, and Aqueli Nikisha Laws Richards, age 45, of Danbury, Connecticut, were each charged with one felony count of organized retail theft this month in connection with crimes that began in September. They were arrested at a Lululemon store in Woodbury, Minnesota, one day after they went to a Lululemon store in Roseville, Minnesota, where they and an unidentified man stole 45 items worth nearly $5,000. The investigation stated that the couple had also hit a Lululemon store in Connecticut, Colorado, New York, and Utah. After their arrest, the police searched the hotel room in Bloomington, Minnesota, where the couple had been staying, and found a dozen suitcases with $50,000 worth of Lululemon attire with the price tags still attached. The couple would then remove a security tag from another item in the store and attach the tag to one of the items that Mr. Richards had brought. Court records stated that they used an unidentified tool to remove the tags. They each face up to 15 years in prison and a $35,000 fine. So away from the two self-haters that they are, because you can clearly tell that they bleach their skin, we have an issue here. And this is specifically and only directed towards Black women. They vocally stated that they only want a certain type of people at their store. They stated that they only want a certain type of people in their attire. Visually, they showed you that a Black woman spent $600 at a Lululemon's. And then the same people that processed all of her transactions, they also scanned each and every item that she had and took place. They more than likely also had individuals that were following her around the store. They decided to allow her to buy everything just to turn around and call the police while she was leaving the entrance to stop her because they claimed that she was stealing. Not at any point in time they stop her while in the store and claimed that she is stealing, because I want y'all to know, in a lot of these stores, they have people that are specifically there in back rooms in order to assess if a person is stealing or not, if people are working in groups or not. A lot of businesses have this. A lot of malls have this. And for whatever reason, none of the workers stopped her or said anything. None of the security, if they have security, did or stopped anything. Nobody that was an underclothed agent working for the store, none of them said or did anything. But they decided to call the police without any type of proof at all to find out that the police went through the receipt or whatever it was. They found that all the items that were on a receipt are all the items that were directly on the bag. And then when they went directly to the register so that she can get a refund, and rightfully so, because she was accused of stealing something that she did not, they looked over the receipt, they looked over everything in the bag and found that everything that was on the receipt matched with everything in the bag. Again, it's ridiculous. And then the funniest thing is that you had a black woman that works there that helped her out, or that might have, processed her transaction. And she was specifically talking to that black woman, pointing her directly out. And that black woman just ignored. She acted like she didn't know what was going on, what was happening. She just carried on with a whole nother customer. And this is why I try to tell a lot of other black women this as well, too, that you got some of your own that will set you up. You got some of your own that will sit idly by and allow you to be prosecuted, knowing the fact that you are innocent, knowing the fact that they are a black woman themselves, knowing and understanding how it is that you guys are seeing. They will sit back as long as it's not affecting them. They will sit back and allow you to rot. They will sit back and allow you to suffer. And you clearly just saw that at the end of the day. So not only did you have a CEO of Lululemon's basically state this verbally and outwardly in a magazine, and they were clearly able to quote it, which anybody can look up. Not only did Lululemon do this to a black woman and called the police, and it was found that she wasn't stealing, but you also had a black woman that works at that store that watched and sat idly by and knew everything that transpired, knew that they were wrong, and didn't do anything to correct it in order to save one of her own from any type of prosecution. Like I said, I don't know what else to tell black women, because far too long you've even had black men risk their lives, risk their freedom in order to protect and go after certain stores who are treating black women a certain type of way. And I'm talking about to these salons. I'm talking about these nail shops. I'm talking about the areas of which black women choose to procure their hair and whatever else that they need. And you've had black men shut these things down or do a variety of other things, all to have black women go right back to these exact same stores, ignore whatever sacrifices that black men have done in order to try to right a wrong that happened to a black woman. So like I said, I don't know what it is that black men can do in this instance. Realistically, I feel like this is not even a fight for black men. The people that have the utmost power would be black women, looking at social media, looking at the numbers, looking at the followers, looking at the engagement, looking at the word of mouth. Black women can easily get this shut down or situated online if they really wanted to. The problem is, do they really want to? But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that's stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.